After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. The final two teams remain. Only one will be a champion. And we're off in the Super Bowl. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dak to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Third down run with Blue. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action, Prescott. Balled in again, it's McBride. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jack Jones making that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Oh, and how well he really slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
From the gun is Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. 3rd and goal, Prescott. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense. And not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Dak now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Dak caught the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Start to drive with Blue. He gets forward. Next back 4 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Mafa does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1. Yikes.
Quite the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. He gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for the offense as well. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Left side into the hands of McBride. Oh, this big guy is moving. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He rolls to his right. Finds a man right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. 3 more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a slim 2-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
14. Cowboys 9.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on third and long. He finds Pickens left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Under. Hey, go kill. Hey, kill.
Now it's Prescott again. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Prescott to throw once more. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yeah!
Dak throwing again. And this does not get it. Left in short field, and the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throwing again, Prescott. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And off running left, it's Blue. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Everybody kill, kill.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboys, first down.
Blue. Shoots. And he follows through the defense for a touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a slim 2-point lead. 16. Aubrey now to kick this one away. LaJohntay Wester to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Ravens. With it, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. That's complete inside the 35. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Running in the red zone. He's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. And that flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
180. All right. 180. Hey, shot. Hey.
Running it after the penalty. And he pushed for it, and they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Forced out to his right. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens jumped in front now by 5.
16.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He's on a quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Yeah, wait.
From the gun is Prescott. Makes the catch. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. This one's caught. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
He
doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time he's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. Looking to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. New set of downs for him from the 46.
It's hot! It's hot!
On first down, Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's likely on the quick slant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And dodged the tackle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
A 30-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 5.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, boy. Kill.
The middle, blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Prescott here from the gun. Going back to that Pickens well again. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good.
1st and 10, Prescott. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They send the tight end in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now Jackson on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. From the red zone on first. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Sure showed off some mobility on that run. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second down now, they need 7. Dak now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go!
You just get the play off. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pickett. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's Cowboys football. They'll try to erase the deficit here to win a record-tying 6th title.
Here we go!
Again, it's Blue. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All set now. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Back to the air. Prescott. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Fights his way through a tackle. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Pick up of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up third and 5.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
That one finds his man, likely. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Trying the right side. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, hit it right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Trying to get outside with Henry. Down the left sideline he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear the toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Cowboys 22.
Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
Here we go, 46.
Desperation time here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offensive line fast.
19 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Escapes out to the left. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. McBride snags another one. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Headed out right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He rocks that tackler. It's a 31-yard play. That's good for a Ravens first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Real quick, ready?
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Ready?
Running once more with Henry. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Another run for Henry. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
And that does it. The Baltimore Ravens are once again Super Bowl champions. Well, Brock, you and I talk about this often. Multiple times throughout the regular season. List of greats who've never made it to this moment. It's enormous. Some of the best to ever do it across 100+ years of football. And those greats could not do what these players have just done.
No, because it was a group, and such a special group, brought together from so many different paths, but it bonded and formed one of these teams so strong together that a Super Bowl became a legitimate possibility for them. This moment never gets old. Fate and circumstance linked together when this season began. And now, with this win, it will link all these guys together forever as champions.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. Up in the booth, so fortunate to have a front row seat the entire way this season. So for all of us up here, my partner Brock Heward, our crew who does so much each and every week, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll catch you again next season on EA Sports.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage, we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, shedding skin stand till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the